So we'll still stay with Bawku. We'll go over to the phone lines and speak to Ibrahim Seidu Abode. He's a local journalist for an update on the situation there. Ibrahim, if you can hear me, welcome to Channel One Newsroom.
Yes, thank you very much.
So what's the situation now? It's been 2 hours since the curfew began at 6 p.m. Are people adhering to it following early agitations from some residents that they won't?
Yes, there's actually the urge by the security, so people have no option than to comply. When it was just around 5:50, the military invaded, the areas and then made sure that everyone was quarantined to his residence. So people are actually in their homes now, and it looks like for this evening, so far there hasn't been any shooting. The shooting ended around 5 that week, and for now, we are not hearing gunshots yet. We don't know what might happen in the next few minutes or hours to come.
Right. So what is the nature of security? You said the security moved in to ensure that people adhere to the curfew. What's the nature of the security on the ground before the curfew took off and now, if you know? Because I know you definitely not be out right now.
Yes, with security, the military is here, the police are also there, but then they all operate, though they collaborate, but they operate differently. They've been able to, relate with the people well. Sometimes I have had glimpses of them trying to educate some residents, some actually acted, in a sober manner towards until maybe the curfew hours that approach, and then they seem to have gone hard against people who were trying not to comply with the order. So so far so good with security. I've not actually seen any lapses in the management of security. They have tried to manage the situation, and then the incidents where people block roads and they were burning ties, the security had to come in. Some warning shots were fired though, and it caused some, difficulties over there. But later on, it was managed. So far, not so bad from the side of the security.
Before I let you go, what was the cause of the agitations from the residents leading to the burning of ties and all that earlier in the day?
So the residents tried to reject the imposition of the curfew on them. And some of their points is that the curfew, continuously is being imposed and it is not able to stop the conflict. So they feel like the curfew is no more necessary to them. They feel like the government, have some implementation or some actions to actually make that will bring peace to Bawku. So they are calling on the government to rather do that. Some of them have also cited examples that there were incidents where some people were killed out of Bawku in other areas. So they expect that those areas should have also gotten curfew, but nothing is happening to areas or people within those areas. So they are feeling there's that kind of selective justice against them. So they were actually trying to object that and then force government to take the curfew off Bawku. So that has been the challenge. And I think some elders try to speak to some of them to actually pull down their objections and then allow the curfew to, take effect.
All right, Ibrahim, thank you very much. Be safe out there. We'll speak to you again soon.